Hello, and welcome back to the Realm of Insanity. I'm your queen, Kay Powers D, and we're back with some more Elder Scrolls Online Gold Road. Hashtag ad, hashtag gifted, Elder Scrolls Online partner, all those things. Today, we're going to do a couple of Gold Road quests as an easy way to work towards our current Golden Pursuits. Elder Scrolls Online recently brought out Golden Pursuits in celebration of their 10-year anniversary. You do different challenges, much the same as you do with Endeavors, but Golden Pursuits, you get exclusive rewards and you have like a couple of weeks to do it, or in this case 11 days, which isn't that long, but considering a lot of them are pretty easy to do, it should be all right. But I think if we do a couple of quests, we'll do some of these accidentally along the way. The only ones that we probably won't do along the way are like dark anchors and things like that. We're gonna have to go and do those differently, and also dungeons. We need to do a couple of dungeons, so we will go around and do that. Improve skills 8 times at a stable master. Well, it's a good thing that there's more than 12 options, I think, because I can't do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So there's 18 different options that you can do, which is good because there's some of those that I can't do on this character. So yeah. We're going to go and catch up with the thieves that we gathered at the Outlaws Refuge. I think that makes sense because we recently did just drop them off, so let's do that. I think Badgers is struggling with a bit of spice because he's eating some spicy pasta. So if you hear some weird sounds in the background, yeah, but I don't know if it's picking up on my microphone. You going, you know? He is. I can hear you slowly dying. Maybe go have some milk or something.
Fight for the wheel. Good health is so
Have a yogurt. All right, let's go see what these thieves are up to. Yes, you can do it on other characters, but you know me. I'm an alcoholic who only plays one alt. Why am I this way? I don't know. I just am. I can also sell some stuff while I'm down here, which will be handy. Because I am a vampire, so the people up top don't want to talk to me. They refuse to converse with me, you see. Don't think I have anything stolen on me. No. Where's the, like, just normal... You don't sell things. I mean, I don't really need anything from you. Oh, flip. Okay. Over here is where the crew is that we've been helping out.
I know. The law won't forget our mistakes, but this time we do the right thing. We can catch this coward together. Good timing, friend. Come, let's give the others some space.
I feel like this is going to be a lot longer quest than I was expecting.
Good, you're back. My old comrades showed up shortly before you did. Thank you for getting them here. We all came to an understanding. If the law won't deal with whoever's killing the Scarlets, the job falls to us.
What do you intend to do?
There are a few souls down here who owe me favors. They keep their ears to the ground. If anyone hears a whisper about this murderer, we'll know. In the meantime, I have another job for you. There's a Scarlet I need you to chase down.
Please, tell Gajit. One other Eon? One other than the 4 of you?
Aye, Naku, the squad's sapper. He was a hard one to track down, so I focused on him while you were out bringing these 3 to roost. It was pure luck I found him at all. Overheard a drunk prospector at the tavern yell his name.
And where is he?
Back wallowing in the dirt, just like the old days. He's prospecting down south of the city at some played-out mine. Seems Naku isn't quite so sure the place is done. Always was an optimist. Anyway, we need him here.
You want Coriel to find Naku and convince him to come?
Naku's as stubborn as a stump, But if you got knives to part with his drink, however briefly, and come here, then this shouldn't be too hard. We'll keep looking for leads on the murderer while you're gone.
This one wants to know how you and the Scarlets got arrested. She has heard some things.
I don't relish telling that particular story, but I suppose you deserve to know. It's not like the people of Skingrad are about to forget it. The Scarlets were a squad in the Imperial Legion, irregulars for scouting and odd work.
And then you deserted.
Aye. When the Longhouse Emperor was defeated at Solitude, he punished legionaries who dared to come home alive. We deserted to escape the noose. That made us outlaws.
So, you stole to survive?
Not at first. We came back to Westweald thinking we'd be mercenaries, but Morikar's orders made it hard. We got hungry, and there were easy pickings on the Gold Road day in and day out. That fed us. Then we got greedy.
What do you mean?
We decided one big score from one of the finest winemakers in Westweald would see us through. Kylum Vineyard. I scouted the place to make sure no one was around. We snuck in, but the Master had come home early.
And then what happened?
It was so fast. Master Kylum came downstairs, his wife behind him with a little lad in her arms. In the commotion, someone knocked over a candelabra. The room was aflame in an instant. It was like a door to oblivion itself.
But you escaped.
I don't know how. The whole house caught fire. They said in Skingrad it was like seeing dawn at midnight. The guards came quickly. We were waiting, you see, waiting for the Master and his family to make it out. They never did.
Valinor told this one what happened the night before the fire.
She did. Aye. Well, it's an embarrassing memory for the both of us. And one of my more selfish mistakes. If I had done my second check, maybe everyone would still be alive. I deserved to go to prison for what I did.
Yeah, you were too busy having a little boink, weren't you, Hook? Aye? Too busy having a cheeky little boink. Right, well, I guess this is a bit of more of a longer quest than I was expecting. But the good news is I don't have to run all the way out there. I can just use easy travel to go port, which, by the way, console players are going to be getting add-ons. How exciting is that? It was, I can't remember if it was the end of year letter or the reveal of what's coming this year stream. But yeah, console players are going to be getting add-ons, which is huge. And I'm intrigued how it's going to work. Is it going to be like the Creator Club or something? Was that me that just had red all around me? What's happening? Right, so where is this? What's it? Down here? The claim. The claim. Okay. I feel like I may have picked quite an extensive quest for what I didn't mean to be. I was trying to pick a nice easy quest that we can do. But I need to get through Gold Road anyway, so it makes sense to do some Gold Road, because I still haven't finished the main story, because I refuse to finish the main story before doing all the side quests, so that is what we're doing. Oh, hi. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. I think they might be a little bit oofed. Did they mention what kind of add-ons console is getting? I would imagine it's going to be like Creation Club, where people can submit them and then Bethesda approve them, or ZeniMax approve them, I guess. I know who you...
Scholarship. I can smell it from here.
I know who you are, Scarlet. You seek wealth in this bygone mine. I have a richer vein to share that's been waiting for you. Find it at Firelight Cave, unless prison has tamed you. Well, I can't tell if they died or they attacked the Scarlets and survived. So I would imagine, actually, maybe... Oh, we're going to a delve. This could be 2 quests in 1. This could be good. This could be good. This could be good.
Good find,
Could be
Gold.
good, chat. Could be good. We get 2 more quests under our belts. And we've already done, like, 6. So... 7. We've done 7. So a couple more for the Golden Pursuits is not a bad thing. Not going to grumble at that. What are you... So, assuming... That, okay, this question is for those that have read the end-of-year letter from Matt. And also, it is a question for those that watched the reveal live stream, the insight to the year. What are you most excited to see coming to ESO this year? Or if there's anything that bothers you as well, let me know.
I pray you aren't another rogue come to take what's left.
You're a bit fancy, ain't ya?
Oh, Julianus be praised. A friendly face. It seems the roads are far more dangerous than I was led to believe. We stopped to enjoy the breeze when a crazed brigand came out of nowhere and robbed us.
Oh. One brigand did all of this?
One masked brigand and a pack of horrid beasts she commanded. Frelgotha did everything she could to protect me, bless her heart. But the thief made off with my entire dowry.
Oh no!
Now I haven't a napkin ring to present to my future bride.
And where did the brigand run off to?
She disappeared into the nearby Firelight Cave. Adventurer, if you can recover my 4 dowry bundles, I promise to make it worth your while. Every scrap of silk and muddy jewel could save me from becoming the laughingstock of Skingrad.
There's more to life than money, bro. At least you and your wife are safe. Coriel will search Firelight Cave for your stolen dowry, which is probably stolen from the poor anyway.
Years to negotiate a fair dowry for the Verdullis family's eldest daughter. To come this close to a life of leisure, only for some flea-infested scoundrel to dash my dreams? Please, search Firelight for my dowry. I beg of you.
Who is the Verdullis family?
They are a very powerful mercantile family, and any misstep could spell disaster for my marriage proposal. It's been a grueling year of negotiations between our families. Would you believe I haven't even met my bride-to-be?
This one must know. You have never met your bride?
Absurd, I know, but it's almost more romantic. The tidal forces of commerce leaving us marooned on the shores of love. We've written each other, of course, and beneath the polite formalities, I do believe a moral nurtures a spark of love for me.
And what if you do not like each other?
That's hardly a reason not to get married. My parents built
I don't like him.
empire despite hating each other. Of course, without my dowry, none of this matters. Not to press, but even a small portion returned could save my marriage.
Very well. Coriel will search Firelight for your dowry.
Please, find what you
I'm
can
gonna
of
steal
my
his dowry.
and I'll compensate you
I'm gonna keep it to
handsomely.
myself if I can.
And be wary
do.
of the Theriker. They aren't to be trifled with.
Whatever. I think I'm much more equipped for this than you think I am, bro. That's what I think. Right, let's see if there is another quest inside here. There could be, there could
use
not be.
this.
We're going to find out. Or maybe this is the quest for this delve. Either way, there's a boss in here for us to yeet, so that will get us another chest.
Did my betrothed hire someone to retrieve his dowry? How quaint. You should be warned. My beasts don't like losing their toys, and they do love his shiny gifts. Tread carefully, adventurer. I've had my fill of impish fools with childish dreams.
Wait! I love her already. Oh my gosh, I love her already. She's his fiance and she's scamming. Oh my gosh. I love her. Scam the rich! scam the rich. Unless they're watching the stream, then don't scam the rich. Give me your money.
To realize the opportunity I've given him? Why try to recover?
I doubt there's like when I say the rich, I'm talking like multi-millionaire rich. I doubt there's any cool multi-millionaires who watch my stream. They have better things to do, okay, than watching me. So I can safely say scam the rich. To me, like, I don't know, rich is definitely more I can spend money willy-nilly and don't have to worry about it. There's a level of richness that is very comfortable, but you definitely still need to consider like what you're spending and things. Right, so what have I got to get over here?
What use have I for collars of gold and silver? Contracts be damned.
Oh.
I know my worth, and Grander should come to learn his.
I like her already. Hoots, hello, how are you today? I hope you're glad, because if you don't, I'll be sad.
You're restless. We have that in common. It's time we left these woods behind.
What is... Who is she? I don't know who she is, but I want to know. Is she like the Robin Hood? Or is she just a rich lady who scams old men?
I had dreams of being a great warden, you know. But these woods have changed. The land doesn't sing to me anymore.
I think there's something deeper going on here.
Return the dowry to Grander if you wish. I'm leaving all this nonsense behind.
Okay. Oh gosh. Oh, I nearly just went into the depths of oblivion. That would have been awkward. I actually hope that I can get to the Sky Shard this way, so... Unless it's down, which, knowing Sky Shards, probably. Probably somewhere weird. Oh no, it is. Oh, it's right here. What the flip? What's that? My lights that fell. Sorry, I also probably had a massive wedgie. I do apologize. Oh, dear me. I just got a message from my nan that her and her partner are basically waiting on the edge of their seats on my sourdough updates. And they want to know what's going on every day. That's so cute. And they're honestly not the first to say that. I don't know what's going on with my... do you know what? I think I understand it. Because I know why I've started this sourdough journey, chat. And it all makes sense once I put it together, and I was like, oh, I saw someone talk about it on TikTok. I grew up in a generation where we kept Tamagotchis and like other little creatures. So it's me trying to keep something alive and like a little pet, a little creature, and I've named it and everything. But I think as well, there's so much pain and suffering going on in the world that people are just interested to watch some random girl in her kitchen start in a sourdough starter to make some bread. I think we all just need a little bit of wholesome, and that is definitely a bit of wholesome. Right, what's going on over here?
Please, Markan. Naku did not know you were there. None of us did.
That's no excuse. I almost envy you, Scarlet. Today you have a chance to pay for all your mistakes. You,
What?
over there, the helper. The Scarlets don't deserve your protection. Leave them to their fate. This is my final warning.
I used to make sourdough as well. It's a process, but healthy, delicious, and healthy. If you want to go watch my my journey, it's across all of my short form socials. Just a heads up, I have stopped posting it on AFK because I think where I was posting it on 2 different accounts, it was getting suppressed as like spam. So I will no longer be posting Dr. Mundo updates on AFK, and I think I'm going to private the videos as well on AFK and just keep them on KPOW, because AFK I think I want to keep more for like DIY stuff rather than baking. And also Dr. Mundo is still game related because he's Dr. Mundo, so, and people are enjoying it, and it's getting more views on KPOW versus AFK, so I'm gonna only post them on KPOW now. I was testing to see which they'd do better on, but KPOW's definitely getting more love. Can't the bread stay alive for like centuries, the dough? I'm hoping, if I keep looking after it. I actually saw someone today keeping their starter as like a tiny, really solid ball, and it saves you wasting so much flour. So once my starter is established, I might try that, but my starter is definitely not established yet. It's only, I don't know how many days old it is now, but it's, in videos, it's 7 days old, but I am a few days behind on editing. So I think in real life terms, it's just over 2 weeks old, I think. It takes a while before you can actually use it. I may or may not have got impatient and used it anyway. And I won't tell you how it went because that would be a spoiler. Because you can use it early on, but it's, yeah, I think I have to go down there. So I'm going to go to this area first, pick up the dowry, and then go down there. Hi, Go Gadget. Hi, Incompetence. Hope you're glad, because if you don't, I'll be sad. Hello, how you doing? It's like they have discard recipes, but for like unfed starter and things like that. But yeah, doable, but maybe you shouldn't. When it's established, look up mac and cheese using discard. Mac and cheese? Ooh, sourdough dip.
Whether he was inadequate.
No, I don't want to.
Unworthy of. You'd be
Oh,
right.
I didn't want to skip
I
it.
tamed beasts and monsters.
What was she saying? Oh, I cut her off and I didn't mean to. That sounds good, Marilyn. I definitely need to look that up. That sounds right up my street. That sounds good. Right, I'm first of all gonna go yeet the boss. Or no, I can go down this way. So I'm gonna go this way, go round, pick up the thing on the body, and then I'm gonna come back down and yeet the boss so I can get my crate for the event. That's what I think. This is a really pretty delve, to be honest. It's a little bit mazy. Definitely going to be a bit confusing if you don't have a mini-map. I would imagine console players are going to be getting a mini-map soon. I can see that being like one of the first add-ons that goes to console. Because it is one of the main ones that people use, that's for sure. Right, what's on the corpse? Okay, so I need to take that to Hook. But first of all, we need to go... Oh no, there is a piece that I've... Oh dear. Well, yeah, I will talk to you another time, buddy. Very busy, very busy. Right. No. We need to go this way. We need to go this way. And we need to go yeet the boss. And then make our way back to the start. And talk to the lady and give her the dowry back and tell the man to get stuffed. Am I biased? Maybe. Maybe. Do I want to help a young woman upset a rich man who only is marrying for wealth and honor? instead of love? Yeah, I do. Got a problem? Got a problem with that? Because take it up with absolutely no one because nobody cares. Cry about it. Cry about it. What is... Right, okay. This is a... Do you know what this delve reminds me of? That one place in Skyrim where you go and save the tree. You get the tree bark to help the tree in Whiterun. It reminds me of that. Like, really reminds me of that. Okay, oh. Scourge Tail. Okay, that should give me a crate. Yes, it does. It does give me a crate. Whether it's got anything helpful in it, I don't know. No, of course it doesn't. Because why would you? Why would you give me anything useful, game? Where's my minimap gone? What is going on? Okay, right. What? Do I go out? Oh. Yeah, the ways out in this dungeon just don't look like ways out. It's so confusing.
To fight. My family drama put you in danger. I owe you some answers if you want
This
them.
is such a cool quest. I like it.
A proper introduction, then. I am Amoro Verdelis, Grander's bride-to-be. You can tell him it was me. I'm certain my betrayal will make for quite the waterworks. I harbor no ill will toward the man. Only what he represents. This contract.
You will tell this one. What will your parents think of all this?
It's been years since they've taken any interest in my needs. Why would I care for theirs? They've made it plainly clear I wasn't the daughter they prayed for. Too quick to fight, too tough to bend. And still they tried to force me into shape.
Why hide with these beasts in Firelight Cave?
This cave was once a sanctuary from my parents. Before this wild magic twisted it into something cruel. It was my second home, filled with beasts with softer smiles than the ones that raised me.
Magic twisted this place?
Yes, and the creatures that lived within it, driven wild and feral. I did what I could to calm them, tend to their fear. I had hoped to take them with me, to return the favor and save them from this mess. But I acted too late.
Where will you go now?
I'm not sure. And even if I did, I wouldn't tell Grander's hired aide. Just know it will be far away from here. Beyond the highlands and the overgrowth. Beyond even the reach of my family's wealth.
I wonder if we're going to see her again. This one better get back to Grander. Goodbye, Amuriel.
Farewell, adventurer. Perhaps one day we'll cross paths again.
I smell a recurring character. I smell a recurring character, and I smell a recurring character that is putting men in their place, and I like it. Rich men, not all men. Before, not that any of you would ever be one of those people that's like, not all men, because you know, like I'm living with one. Clearly, I like most of the men's that come along here, but there are some that are rude and deserve to be Robin Hooded.
You've returned in one piece. I hope you gave that.
Give me a little bit to finish up these quests. Probably when I get back from break. Because I've got to go on a leg stretch in a little bit.
You're back? And with my dowry in tow. This is still plenty to impress the Verdelis' eldest daughter and secure her hand. I could kiss
I don't
you,
like...
adventurer.
What?
Though I suppose I should save that.
Why
for
is there
my
not a different
bride-to-be.
option for me to not give it to him? Coriel can easily say yes. She retrieved your dowry. But your marriage is off.
What's this now? Has word already spread of my ineptitude? My abject failure? Has the Verdullis family already dragged
Yes.
my name through the coals? Please, kind-hearted and dashing adventurer, end your silence and tell me!
The brigand who robbed you was Amuriel.
My? Immoral? What would drive her to steal her
Immoral.
own dowry? Surely there must be some misunderstanding. These barbaric acts are far beneath her, let alone the Verdullis family name. At least it explains the warm rush I felt from her commands.
She needed the dowry to run away.
Run away. I see. It's strange I find myself so hurt by someone I never met. Who am I to begrudge someone for wanting greener pastures?
Maybe I judged him too quickly.
I hope she finds what she's looking for. I'll be fine. Mother taught us Namarset men to persevere.
Oh, now I feel bad. That was actually a really nice response to what she did. Now I feel bad. You know what? Okay, don't eat this, Rich. There are plenty of wolves in the den, Grander.
Well, I don't appreciate the chosen imagery. I get your meaning. Yes. Though the long road to betrothal is a lonely path, I'll gladly walk it.
I kind of like him now.
You've earned this gold as
I'm
well as-
sorry I told everyone to eat you, buddy. Oh no, and he gave me his engagement ring. Oh no!
I wonder what's to become of this dowry. I could save it for my next bride.
I'm happy to be proven
Perhaps
wrong,
I
chat.
could invest it in some sort of capital venture. Father rarely loosens the purse strings for my ideas, so this is the perfect time to prove myself.
You should know. Amorel mentioned she has a sister.
Yes, of course, a delightful woman. In fact, she was the one who often made the ride out to our lumber yards to collect my letters to Immoral. Are you implying that I should marry her instead?
Amorel thought you could court her properly. No dowry.
What a novel idea. I'll admit to some relief that our arranged marriage is over. I have always been a bit of a romantic, and this merger by way of marriage was less than ideal. Perhaps I will.
Oh,
Proper
now
friendship.
okay.
If she agrees, of course.
Okay, I feel bad now. He's actually pretty chill. I take it back. I'm sorry. He's
Good news. The adventurer retrieved my dowry. We can continue on to Skingrad as planned. And
kinda
promise
like
you
him.
both a pint of ale when we get there.
I kind of like him.
Relief. And I'll be able to press and sort out your clothing in time for any balls or soirees.
How generous. A whole drink after nearly losing an arm to a Theriker.
You know what? I don't think he's a bad person, okay? I just think he's stupid. He is stupid. He's had too much money his whole life, and he just doesn't realize when he's being a winky, okay? He just needs to learn.
Well done. I expect we'll be on our way soon. Marriage troubles aside, I'm quite looking forward to our stay in Skingrad. I hope
Emma, hello, how are you today? I hope you're glad, because if you're not, I'll be sad. Hello. I will be going live on the Clock app, but I'll be doing it a little bit later when we get into a different game, because the Clock app doesn't like it when you change games midstream, and it doesn't like it when you do like 6 to 7 hour long streams. So I'm always live here first, and then I go live on the Clock app later. I really should set a time that I go on the Clock app, and then I won't be like, oh, just pop along and see if I'm here, la-di-da-di-da, you know? So, we did another quest, and we are going to go back to the Scarlets refuge, I guess, and talk to Hook. I don't check the Clock app too much, but when I do, if you're online, I watch it. Oh, thanks. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. This thief quest line's a bit longer than I had anticipated. Oh, I should have picked up the daily for the incursion. Oh, dear me. Actually, I should not have been just running past enemies in that delve. I should have been attacking them, because that is one of the pursuits, is to unalive a certain amount of enemies, so... actually, I checked Twitch consciously in case you're around. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I'm usually live Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, 1 p.m. BST, GMT, depending what time zone we're in. We're currently in GMT, I think, still. Right, Hook. Oh, you've moved. You're in a different part of the Outlaws' Refuge now, I see. It's morning for me. Ayy.
These notes. It's like the killer knew how to get under each Scarlet's skin. They've been watching us.
I reckon so.
You're back. But where's Naku?
Khajiit was too late. The killer lured Naku to Firelight Cave and murdered him.
Damn it all. The bastard got another one of us. Who's behind this? Why are they doing this to us?
Naku called him Markan. He killed Naku with a knife.
I can't believe it. He survived. But this marking... No, there's no mistake. It all points back to my last bloody mistake. Kylam Vineyard. The family wasn't supposed to be home. There was a struggle, a fire. We got out, but they didn't.
And who do you think survived?
Markan Kylam, the master of the manor. I thought he died in the fire. Oh, I'd give anything to go back to that day. But some things cannot be undone. Vengeance won't bring back Markan's family. We have to go to Kylam Vineyard and end this.
Coriel would like to know. What do you think we will find there?
Kylam Vineyard isn't much more than a ruin these days. But everything goes back to that place, that night. I have a feeling Markan Kylam is waiting for us there. We'll talk more at the vineyard.
It must tell this one. Would it not be safer for the four of you to just stay here?
We can't hide down here forever.
You can.
Now we know how Markan Kylam operates. He lures out his victims and strikes when they're alone. We won't give him that chance again. Besides, I caused all this. I have to be the one to end it.
Khajiit must leave now. We are gonna go to a vineyard. What? Is that you talking? Yeah, I do the voice acting for my character when I'm streaming. Because a lot of people have already done these quests, but at least if I'm doing the reading of my character, it's giving a little bit of interest, a little bit of difference, and immersion for those that haven't done these quests before. So I'm glad you like it. Thank you so much. You are always complimenting me, Emma. Come on. Stop making me blush. The vineyard, eh? I feel like we went here for something else, and I can't think what it was. It is immersion. Oh.
Teach me the secrets of the green.
Is this not just Dawn Whisper?
Greetings, wanderer. Do you hear the wisps? I do. They bear fortunes and portents of things to come. If you cannot hear them, I'd be happy to share what they say about you.
You can tell Coriel her fortune, yes?
Of course. Wisps are gifts from Ifray to signal times of change. I can ask my wisps what exactly that change will be. Oh, that's unpleasant. My wisps see a storm, a battle, and darkness. Bad tidings all around. Step carefully, friend.
That's not what I wanted to hear. That's definitely the opposite of what I wanted as my fortune. Thanks. Yeah, they should have just called her Dawn Whisper or something. Like, they should have just got Dawn to voice act her, seriously. Okay, thank you. I haven't seen ESO in forever. This is sick. It is. It's good. Although I just got a really sad fortune. Honestly, the Westworld area is absolutely stunning. Mick rates. Hello. Hope you're glad, because if you don't, I'll be sad. That would be a nice name. Dawn Whisper is one of my lovely, lovely friends. She's actually one of the only people outside of like family that has been to my house and stayed over. She's the only person that slept over, actually. So, yeah. Let's do Dawn Whisper. She's very, very lovely. Please go give her some love. She's a real elf, much as I am a real Omezrat Khajiit. And she is delightful. She plays a lot of Final Fantasy at the moment, and she's really immersive like me. She does voice acting for the quests. Give her a follow, please.
It's so desolate. How much of this is our doing?
Don't lose focus. Val, Knives, Big Erm, search the far side of the vineyard for signs of Markan Kylum. I'll take this side with our friend.
All right. Let's go find some things. Tarnished slag.
This is where the house stood. One knocked over candlestick, and this is all that's left.
I don't think it was you, buddy. I don't know. This seems like a lot from a fire. Unless the house was made of straw? Oh, that's... Oh, treasure chest. I could force the lock, but I really need to remember to actually pick locks so that I can actually level up my Thieves Guild. Question to my over 30 Realm of Insanity members. Is it normal to get, like, dizzy spells when you get past 30? Like, you're just sitting there, not doing anything too crazy, or you're just laying down and suddenly you feel really, like, you get a little bit dizzy. You're just like, whoa. Get, like, a weird head rush. Is it normal as a 30-plus-year-old, or should I have a concern? 30-plus-year-olds, is it normal? Because recently, I've been laying down, like, in bed, and as soon as I put my head on the pillow, I just get a woo. It's literally for, like, a second, but it's like, woo. And it just feels like I've spun. And yet I'm someone that can spin and spin and spin and spin and spin, and I don't feel sick. I don't feel dizzy. I love spinning. On teacups, I'm a fiend. I'm a fiend, and I love it. I want to go as fast as I can. In fact, Badgers and I went to Thorpe Park last year, and I span, and I made him feel so sick, but I was like, yeah! Woohoo! And also, if I get up too quick, it happens a little bit. But it happens more when I'm just sitting down or laying down. It's not like when I'm getting up. It's just like, but is that a normal thing for 30-plus-year-olds? I don't know. Maybe it's just a part of getting old. You get dizzy. You get a dizzy head. Dude, Badgers is going through that as well.
It's great to get in and out, but it's locked from the inside. Might lead to the cellar.
Chocolate is my
I think the
weakness.
headstones and the locked sewer grate confirm what we expected to find. Markan Kylum spends a lot of time.
I didn't have a snacky yesterday, though.
But I can't see him living in the ruins of the house. There's just nothing left.
Where is he then? I also had a healthy breakfast. I had some fruit, and I had an apple and some cherries and a couple of slices of healthy bread, not the bad for you bread. There, like the fruity bread that has fruit in it. Where is he then?
Below ground, I'd wager. In its prime, a vineyard like this would have had huge cellars for storing the wine until it matured. Some of those cellars must have survived the fire. That's where we'll find Markan Kylum.
And what happens when we find him?
I won't lie. I came here to kill him. For Almo and Regnir, for Naku, to protect Val and the others. But now I just want to find some sort of peace with what happened. Maybe there's still a chance for that. Come on, let's find an entrance.
How do we reach the cellars?
I doubt we can get to the cellars through the sewer gate. It's locked from the other side. But we should be able to find an entrance somewhere near the ruins of the main house. Let's look around.
Should we get the other Scarlets before we look for the cellars?
I don't know if we can spare the time. Each moment we delay is another chance for Marker and Kylum to escape. I'll call for the others when we find a way down to the cellars. Then we'll all press on together.
Hook, do you have the time to listen to me rhyme? Why is Badger's mic suddenly picking me up a lot more? I don't know. I don't understand this. You probably can't hear it because I've got audio ducking on. So when I'm talking, the background sound goes quieter. So, oh, okay. We're going into the house.
Was it echoing on Discord then?
Yeah, I don't know if chat could hear it. Chat, could you hear me? Could you hear the echo?
It could be very slightly just
Kylum
picking
has
up, but it
Val.
may not come through.
She's been taken.
It's my fault. I said we should split up. Cover more ground.
Oops.
No one's fault but mine. I brought us here. Kylum won't kill her yet, but we have to find them quickly.
This guy likes getting his friends murdered, doesn't he? Hmm? He's pretty good at that. A dulled knife? A weathered journal.
There's brandy in these casks.
Are you certain you aren't smelling your own breath, Knives?
Quiet. I hear them. This way. Locked. Big Erm, you know what to do. The rest of you, search for anything that might be of use.
Oh, I thought you were going to start doing things. I should have read that journal. It's fine. Westfield Legion, 7th Cohort, Squad 9, the Scarlets. Ooh, okay.
Done. But I think I got too excited. My shoulder is busted.
Fallen Knives.
I could have just picked it, bruh.
We'll find Valenia and stop Kylum.
Yes, boss. I guess.
Right.
Right. Do you have the time to listen to me rhyme? Valenia and Mark and Kalium.
There they are. No sudden movements, friend. We need a plan.
I worked for a bit. I'm useful. Yay! Also, as someone who is experiencing dizzy spells, almost 30, so it counts, I recommend getting a checkup if it continues. I went in and turned out I was vitamin D and B9 deficient, so I had to go on tablets to help. But as you said, it could just be stress or diet change. Yeah, I'll give it a bit of time. If it does continue, I will obviously go get it checked up. Don't worry. That's why I was asking, is it normal? Because if you're telling me it's not completely normal, then I'm more likely to go checked up. And if I tell chat, you'll ask me, Kay, is it still happening? And then you'll peer pressure me to go to the GP, right? That's the plan. You would think after watching everything happen with my dad, I'd be more keen to get things checked up. But it's weird. It's weird. I don't want to bother the GP with stuff that I don't know is a problem. Like, I'm not sure if this is a problem yet. Let me check if it's a problem, then I'll come to you.
Kylum hasn't killed her yet, thank the eight. But
That was some realistic bird noises.
Well, I'm not going to lose any more Scarlets. I know how to get her away from him.
What should we do?
He's on edge, ready to lash out. It's how I felt after learning my old comrades were being killed.
I might just request a blood test anyway, because I've not had one in...
Approach Kylum carefully. Get him talking about his family and keep...
Patches, have I had a blood test since I met you?
To free Valenia.
Have I had a blood test since I met you? I've not had a blood test in nearly 9 years. Pond. Anyway. All right. This one will talk to Calum and keep them distracted. All right, let's go talk to what's-his-face. Hello?
You again? Why do you help the Scarlets? Is there more to take from me? You're the one I saw in Firelight Cave. Why do you involve yourself with scum like the Scarlets? Surely you must know what they did, what they took from me.
Khajiit is just here to talk. She wants to know about your family.
You're just here to
Oh.
talk? Every word I speak splits.
You can't
these
see
stars
him, but the
again.
guy's sneaking over this side.
My burns pales in comparison to that in my heart. This is for them. You dare ask me about my son? My wife? You don't even know her name!
Ooh. I don't like that all the options are red. It's bad when you make barely $300 a month. Okay, that's understandable, yeah. In that yeah, I can see how it's a bit more struggle there. I mean, persuasion usually goes through. These two I feel like are a bit of a chance. I do feel like these ones will hit him, but I also feel like he literally just said, you bear talk about my son, my wife, so... Khajiit does not believe it. If that were true, it would have killed Valinar.
You think I hesitate? Did you not see how I carved the others? That was to get their attention. No,
See, he
I
snuck
want
up.
this elf to see her death approaching, to know horror in her final moments, just like my wife and son.
Valeniar has a grandchild, only a little older than Arnico was. Spare her, for a child's sake. I'm not going to intimidate, because he is in a sad...
Enough of this! What? No! So, all the Scarlets have come. Good! We'll all burn here, as they did.
No!
The fire's spreading!
The exit is blocked. We're trapped.
Here, the sewer gate! I didn't want to intimidate him because I didn't want him to... You know, he's vulnerable. He just set fire to himself. I wanted to help him. Did everyone make it out? I think this is everyone.
That was too close. Knives, tend to Val.
Woof.
She will live, but that wound is severe. I'm sorry, Val. That arm may never be the same.
I can't thank you enough. If only I'd been a hair quicker. But Val's alive. That's all that matters now. Back in the cellar with Kylum and the fire. It might sound crazy, but I feel like that should have been me.
What do you mean?
I hoped to tell Marka and Kylum how sorry I am. To atone at the cost of my life, if that's what he chose. But death is no way to make peace with our deeds. It's up to us to find a better path. You gave the Scarlets that chance, friend. Thanks. Back when we were in the Legion, we used to say any battle you walked away from was a victory. You'd be alive to fight again. I always felt that was a coward's boast. But after all this, I see the truth in it.
Where does your path lead now?
First, we tend to Val and get her home to her family. I was even thinking of staying in Marbrook with her. But in time, I'd like to return here. Bury whatever remains of Kylum I can find next to his family. I owe him that much.
Oh, if you're planning to escort Valenia to her family, I'd like to join you.
I'll meet you soon. There's something I have to do in Black Marsh. It might help Val.
Oh, you all don't have to do so much for me.
Well, maybe we're not quite ready to part again just yet.
What happened in the cellars was tragic, but I trust the Divines will guide Markan Kylem's soul to the peace he was denied in life, just as they guided us through our actions to save Valenia today.
What will you do now?
I'll get my shoulder patched up, and then I'll journey with the rest to Marbrook. I believe there is some good we can do together, like we did today. And now, I must see to Valenia's safety.
Back when we were in the Legion, we used to say...
I've already heard you say that. Thank you so much for the follows on the
Sorry,
places that I stream.
friend.
Thank you.
I can't talk much, but thank you for saving my life. I won't waste this second chance you've given me. Not for all the gold on the Gold Road.
Last time I ever played any games was 2023. I bought Hogwarts and Valkyrie. I mean, yeah, I get that. Life gets busy. The only reason I get to play so many games is because it's my job. I'm very lucky. Very grateful. I mean, I've worked hard for it, but I'm very grateful.
But that wound's gonna give her trouble the rest of her days. She deserves better than that. I need to go to Black Marsh.
Black Marsh? There is something there that can help her? Yes?
Honestly, I have no idea. Didn't hatch there, and the one time I visited, everyone stared at me like I was missing my tail. But the healers there know some things I don't. Could help Val. Anyway, I have to try.
Well, this was a quite wholesome quest. But I know that we didn't get too many quests done today, but we do only have 2 points of interest left to do. Then we can just focus ham on the main story, and that is Gold Road done. Now, I am going to say goodbye to the T-Storians. That's the people watching on the VODs. But if you're watching live, do stick around, because I'm going to go on a break, and then we're going to swap games. So it's going to be really fun. But do stretch, take your eyes away from the screen when we do go on a break. But T-Storians, it is the end of the line for you. Thank you so much for coming along. I really appreciate it. And don't forget, you don't just deserve a life. You deserve a happy, healthy, and fulfilled life. Until next time.